Gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Turner to stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
The windup and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. 1 out, nobody on. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count.
1 ball.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Ahmed Rosario goes down for out number 2 in the top half. To the plate now, Jose Ramirez. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled off. Just underway here in Southern California. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Kershaw will slide one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now a move over to first. Back in standing. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Ramirez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Ready with another 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. One left for the Tribe. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Shane Bieber is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, don't get this guy confused with Justin Bieber. This guy's Shane Bieber from the right side, and there isn't really anything he can't do on the mound. Big, strong, overhand curveball, long to go along with that 94 to 96 mile-an-hour fastball. A changeup that he'll throw on both sides of the plate. A complete power pitcher. This guy isn't a thrower. Nope. He's a pitcher.
Trey Turner is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
Next for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. His prior history in this matchup, just a 1 for 9. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You might say that that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
The 1-0 home. No one out with a runner at second. Two and one now to Mookie. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Turner rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, Dero. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
Throw over to first. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
A ball and 2 strikes. pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Here now is Will Smith.
Count 1-0.
He'll take a look at ball one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. The 1-0.
Ball
Use
after
the slide
snap.
step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about this steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now the 2-0 home.
3-0.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Justin.
Now it'll be Justin Turner. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. From the stretch.
Ball that's out.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
First and second now, one man out. One and one to count. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number two. So it's first and second with two men gone. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Naylor is there. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. All set for the start of the inning, and the next to bat will be Josh Naylor.
Number 22, Josh Naylor.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball that's outside.
There's ball two as the slider dips below the zone.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. The 3-2 pitch. swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
So now to the plate, Harold Ramirez. A dive, he's got it. To second for one. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Into the box, Roberto Perez, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Kershaw will slide one over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. The 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Got him.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Andres Gimenez the next to bat, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Fouled away. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Indians leave one. They're down 1-0. Now to the plate, here is Chris Taylor. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Taylor.
Windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting 8. The left fielder.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And I'm locking in on Ahmed Rosario today, fielding the shortstop position for his team. This is a guy that's still a work in progress, a young ball player on both the offensive and defensive side, but he can wow you. This guy can go in the hole, and he's got a plus arm from shortstop.
Matt Beatty stepping in. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting 9. The pitcher. Clayton Kershaw.
Next up for Los Angeles, Clayton Kershaw. Here's the first pitch.
Ball let go.
Hit down the third baseline. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Shane Bieber. 9-1-2 due up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
At the plate now, Miles Straw. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. He flied out, leading off the ball game. The 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Kershaw now on 1-1. And he misses the bunt attempt, so it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sack bunt to get down.
Skied down the left field line. Beatty's got it, and there is 1 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
So 1 man gone for Cleveland here in the 3rd. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First offering on its way. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Bieber, base runner at first with 1 out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Stepping in now, Fran Reyes.
Ball one.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Here's the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Two men are on with two men out. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. One and two. Here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, and the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and in the bat is Trey Turner.
The second baseman, Trey Turner.
First delivery to him. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Down.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Nope. That's a
Yanked
ball.
the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So bases are empty with 1 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Aye.
The windup and the 0-1. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Again, another foul ball. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. So next to hit is Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball
Fastball
1.
off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
2 out, nobody on. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order, but they're up 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and the next at bat will be Josh Naylor.
The first baseman, number 22, Josh Naylor.
Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball line hard towards short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
The left fielder, number 10, Harold Ramirez.
In now for Cleveland, Harold Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I got 2-1 the count.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Ball even at 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Popped him up. Smith has a play. 2 down.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Striding in for the Indians, Roberto Perez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now the pitch. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside,
Yep,
3-0 now. Andres Jimenez would be next. The 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
At the plate, Andres Jimenez. And he hits it hard to the right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
To the plate now, Shane Bieber. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Taylor coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Indians strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the speedy catcher, Will Smith.
The catcher, Will.
Now the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he takes a called strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two and two to the Dodgers catcher. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Next to hit, Justin Turner struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning. And now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's Corey Seager. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit on the ground to third. Ramirez is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Indians nothing. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Miles Straw. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Swing and a ground ball to third. Turner has it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Up next, Jose Ramirez. Hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
This is foul right side.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Smith is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail this one 1-0. So stepping in is Chris Taylor. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. The 2-0. Fouled away. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2-2.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! Chris Taylor with a solo shot, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore, unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Standing in now, Matt Beatty. So watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Beatty, a native of Georgia. He was a 12th round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2-0 now.
2-0.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball and a count like that is just unforgivable.
The 3-1. Left side, but well foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Two runs on 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Seared down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball and a strike.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
The 1-1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Oh, boy, pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Kershaw, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
2-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ramirez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, the right fielder, Mookie.
Stepping in next, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch on its way. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and it's fouled away. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Pulled toward right center field. Strong able to track it down for the third out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 2-0 LA. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Franmil Reyes.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Turner has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Now that brings up Josh Naylor. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on the way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Trying to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
On the ground to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw to first in time. And here's that one again with show track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. In now, Harold Ramirez. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home.
Hey!
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, we have to commend them right here. 1 out away from grinding through 6 strong innings against one of the better lineups in the game.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Here he comes again, 1-2. Grounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit, extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job, maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. High set by Kershaw, now the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. They're still down, it's 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Will Smith. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Justin Turner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
All even now, 2-2. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager, 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
At the ball. Ball 1, no strike. At the ball. 2 balls, no strike.
swung on but fouled off to the left. Three and one is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're up 2-0. Into the box, Andres Jimenez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Windup and the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Oscar Mercado will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 35, Oscar Mercado.
First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now to the plate, Miles Straw, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. Is looked at for ball number 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-0 home. Takes this the other way to right, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Into the box, Ahmed Rosario. Pitches high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one. The 2-1 home. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Indians lead one. They're down 2-0. Kristen McKenzie will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the seventh.
Number 24, Kristen McKenzie.
Digging in will be Chris Taylor. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at bat when you get the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And that misses 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he struck him out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Standing in now, Matt Beatty. She'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh-1, here's the pitch. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
At the plate, Clayton Kershaw tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. McKenzie is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Trey Turner, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period, the end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Two and one to count to Trey Turner. Set and the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Beatty stands at second with 2 gone. In there, and it's full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Dodgers strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. 8th inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. It's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these 2 guys in our 2-0 ball game. So next to bat will be Franmil Reyes. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Stepping in now, Josh Naylor. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fouled off.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
And this will be fouled away. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
Stepping in once again is Will Smith. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Reyes has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big breaker that time as it catches the inside for a called strike.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And another foul ball.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Grounded back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Turner is off of first with 2 away. A little bit outside. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ramirez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Dodgers leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Harold Ramirez will be charged with trying to start a rally in the 9th as they go to work against Kimbrell.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Fouled away. The 2-1. Pitch popped up. Smith is out of the crouch, and he stays with it for route number 1. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff? You look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
At the plate now, Roberto Perez, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. the 1-1. 1-2 now.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
The 1-2. Popped up. And there's out number 2.
The second baseman,
And now in the box, Andres Jimenez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. From the stretch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. 2 out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Last strike now for Cleveland. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Bradley Zimmer will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
Now here's the first offering, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. A runner on first with 2 away. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Clayton Kershaw takes home the win. Shane Bieber pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter.